श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम्। ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनाम् उपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोदिभिः सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। ॐ नमः शिवाय गुरवे सच्चिदानन्दमूर्तये निष्प्रपञ्चाय शान्ताय निरालम्बाय तेजसे। ॐ शान्तात्मानं प्रणतसुलभं सिद्धविद्याप्रभावं भास्वद्रूपं सुगुणनिलयं ध्वस्तकर्मादिवर्गं प्रज्ञावृद्धं निजसमदृशं तारदं त्यागिपद्यं साक्षात् ईशं मम गुरुपरं शिवानन्दं नतोऽस्मि। शिवानन्दं नतोऽस्मि। ॐ अखण्डानन्दसम्बोधो वन्दनात् यस्य जायते गोविन्दं तमहं वन्दे चिदानन्दतनुं गुरुं चिदानन्दतनुं गुरुं। ॐ शान्ति मंत्र। ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणचक्षुश्रोत्रम् अथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत्। अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनिरते य उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। So every day I am telling that the Shanti mantra itself is complete Upanishad. Even one Shanti mantra is a complete Upanishad. In the Veda or any other Upanishad anywhere, one sentence is complete. When I speak to you, first I will say something, then I will say something, then I will say something. And finally only what? The shape will come. In the Upanishads, in the Vedas, it is not like that. Every word is complete. What is the intention it is told in that words. The Shanti mantra, I will keep on analyzing. Every day I am telling something new, okay? There, Vangme manasi pratishtita, manome vachi pratishthitam. Then Vak and mind there should not be any conflict in. That's because all conflict is because of that. Our life is conflict. Okay, here also, first prayer is Apyayantu. I will come to it later. Keneshitam patati preshidam manah. So, the Upanishad starts this mind on the sense organs. Although I don't want to think anything else. I want to think Bhagavan only. Mind is not doing that. I don't want to think anything bad. Nobody wants dukkha, but mind will think about dukkha. You don't want to think about something, fear is there. You don't want to think about it, you try to avoid it. So the mind and sense organs are not under our control. So the question, a sadhaka asks, who is actually making the mind to go to the respective objects? That was the question. Then for that, the answer is, he did not give a direct answer. Keneshitam patati preshidam manaha kena pranaha praiti yuktaha keneshitam vajamimam vadanti chakshushrotram kaudevo yunaktiya. The answer is shrotrasya shrotram manaso manu ed vachoha vacham pranasya pranaha chakshusas chakshuhu adimuchya dhiraha pretyasman lokati amrita bhavanti. So the answer given is indirect answer. Chakshusas chakshuhu shrotrasya shrotram like that. Then what is this he was thinking? Then why I did not say anything else? Because the chakshu, na tatra chakshur gacchati, na vak gacchati, no mano, na vidmo, na vijanimo, etaitat anushishyate. This cannot be, you cannot behold that with the chakshu or any of the sense organs. Because all the sense organs are in the Kathopanishad, it is told, this is connected to Kathopanishad, you see. Which mantra? Eh? Na tatra Suryavadi, okay. This is not that. That is Taittiriya Upanishad. This is actually na tatra chakshur gacchadi na vak gacchadi. The connected mantra is Paranchikani vidirnat swayambhu. Tasmat parak pashyanti na antarasmani. Okay. So here it is antaratma, it will go out only. And therefore we do not know how to explain that. It is anishishyat, and we do not know how to teach it. Why? Because tati vididati, tad vididat ato, avididadati. It is different from known and different from unknown. Known and unknown are indriyagrahya vastu. Okay. What is known and what is unknown are understood through the sense organs. I know means I know it through the sense organs. I do not know means it is not available to my sense organs. It is different from that. Then he says, where the words will not go, where the mind will not go, none of the organs will go. But all these organs functions because of that. So then therefore it cannot explain. Then he says, then he contemplates, and then the teacher asks, have you understood? Yes, I have understood. Yadi manyase subedeti daprameva dadramevapi nunam tvam vyetta brahmano rupam yadasyatvam yadasya deveshvata vimamsyameva te manye viditam. If you consider that you know well, that means you do not know. You have to still contemplate. Because if you consider that I know well means, then you have already made it into an object. You cannot know it. You cannot see that. You have to be that. You cannot see that. You have to be that. You have to be if you are a drashta, then there is a drishya vastu is there. You have to remain as drik. If you are a drashta is a verb, is a one who does some work. Drashta means seer. Seer means what he sees is there. You have to remain as seeing. Prakasha, not what it enlightens. You have to remain as prakasham. Okay, you have to remain as seer, and not as a. You cannot remain as a seer, drashta, but you have to remain as a seeing. You should not remain as a seer, but you should remain as seeing. Okay, not drashta, but drik. Okay. Drashta means, I have a little confusion I made. Drashta means one who sees. So the act of seeing is there. Act of seeing means this is there and I am seer. So two things are there. The process of seeing is there. Drik means drik. The sun is not throwing light on you. It remains as light. Because of sun is there, I am able to see you. That question, it is between you and the object. Sun is not enlightening you. This light is not doing prakasha, is not shedding light on you. It is giving light, that's all. It remains as light. So likewise, you have to remain as light. Then, after this, now we go back to this actually. So why this question? The Aitareya Upanishad also? Idea, you see, I will connect these two. Aitareya Upanishad, Bhagavan created one by one. He created this world, then the Virat Purusha, then the Devatas, Indriyas Devatas, then he created individual jivas, then he showed a cow, then a horse, then a man. Oh, everybody was happy. So all the Devatas entered into that. Entered into that for what purpose? Because they have got Ashana Pipasa. To Ashana Pipasa, that way this place was given. So they are entered into that and they were enjoying this world. Enjoying this world is called samsara. Okay? Enjoying this world is samsara only. So then afterwards some bhagya comes. Who entered? Bhagavan only entered. Bhagavan entered here in this body, in all of us. Bhagavan has only entered. And who is in the undergoing pain and pleasure? Bhagavan only undergoing pain and pleasure. Okay? Why he is undergoing pain and pleasure? If there is dukkha in you, why that dukkha is there? If Bhagavan has entered in you and dukkha is there, why that dukkha is there? Ajnana, what is ajnana? You have forgotten that you are Bhagavan. Okay? Ajnana is that only. I have forgotten my Nija Swarupa. Okay? Your forgetfulness of your Nija Swarupa is the problem. Okay? Okay? Ajnana means Ajnana means what? Atma considering himself anatma is the cause for all these problems. Bhagavan entered into this, and then Bhagavan is undergoing this pain and pleasure. One day, because of some good fortune, when he was in the womb of the mother, Vamadeva declared, "Yes, I know everything. I have seen everything," he declares. Okay? That's what we have seen in this. You remember everything. So I have seen everything, I have seen everything. Drashta, I have seen. So, for a period of time, you are not aware of your real nature. For some period, you are not aware of your real nature. And what we are now doing, you are not this body, not this mind, you are immortal Atman. He is reminding you, the Shastra is reminding you that you are not this body. What you are seeing, I am this body, I am this body, I am this body. You are not this body, he is telling. He is reminding you. Tattvamasi, Tattvatamasi. That is your Upadesha. Before the Upadesha also you are that only. Now you have forgotten that. Therefore the Upadesha is being given. Okay? This is okay. Tattvamasi Upadesha is because what? Tattvamasi is not, Bhagavan is, they are not making you realized. You are already realized. Siddha Vastu. Okay? The Shanti Mantra, how it starts? Maham Brahma Nirakuryam. Mama Brahma Nirakarot. Anirakaranam me astu, Anirakaranam me astu. 2 times. Totally 3 times. Maham Brahma Nirakuryam. Okay? Let me not reject Bhagavan. Let me not reject Bhagavan. Let me not reject my own Swarupa. Okay? He only entered here. Maham Brahma Nirakuryam. Mama Brahma Nirakuro. That is one word. Bhagavan also he bless me so that I don't do the Nirakarana. Mama Brahma Anirakaranam astu. Anirakaranam me astu. So let me not reject you 2 times we said. Totally 3 times. Okay? Maham Brahma Nirakuryam. Anirakaranam me astu. Anirakaranam me astu. So what is our problem? Our problem is we have rejected our Swarupa. You have rejected your Swarupa. The Guru comes and tells you, you are not this. Mano Buddhya Hankara Chittani Naham. All these slokas, what it is? You are not this, you are that. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham. That is being only reminded. So Anirakaranam me astu. That is what is being told. And you know that Ramakrishna Deva, before that I tell you one thing. In the Viveka Chudamani, Shankaracharya Bhagavan says, this forgetfulness, what is the Sanskrit word? Pramada. Pramado? Murtyuriti? Pramado vai mrityu. Pramado vai mrityu. Pramado vai mrityu. Ityaga Brahmana Sutta. Okay? Shankaracharya says in the Viveka Chudamani, Brahmana Sutta means Brahma's son, Sanat Kumara, says that in the Sanat Sudhajiya, that he quotes. Pramado Mrittirityaha Brahmana Sutta. Don't you remember? Viveka Chudamani. Viveka Chudamani it comes. Pramado vai mrityu. Pramado vai or Pramado mrityu. So I don't remember that. Pramada is mrityu. That is what Brahmana Sudha, Sanat Kumara tells actually. So that is what is called Anirakaranam me astu. Maham Brahma Nirakuryam. Let me not reject that. Let me remember that. Then this is the only thing to be known actually. Let me not reject my real nature. Let me not reject Bhagavan. And then, you see, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, every day he used to be in the Dakshineshwar temple. And evening that the bell will go, the Sandhya bell. And when the Sandhya bell goes, she will remember this shloka. This shloka is from Krishna Karnamrita. Amunya dhanyani dinandarani haretvadalokana mantarena anatha bandho karunaika sindho ha hanta katham nayami. Amuni adhanyani dinandarani. Adhanya means this day, this evening, this day has gone. Dinandara means end of the day. This Sandhya has come. Adhanyani dinandarani, this has become amangala. This day has been spent, totally wasted by me. This day was an amangala divasa. It was not a mangala divasa, it was an amangala. Adhanyani dhanya. This day wasn't only dhanya. It's not a blessed day. It was a amangala divasa. Why? Haretvad alokana mantarena. Without remembering you, I have spent this day. Without your remembrance, this whole day has been spent. Amunya adhanyani dinandarani haretvad alokana. Krishna Karnamrita. Adhanyani dinandarani haretvad alokana mantarena. Alokana means not remembering, without seeing you. Alokana, lokyate. So without having your darshana, this day has been spent. So it is a adhanya. This dina was not a dhanya, it is adhanya. Hare todalokana mantarena hanada bandho karunaika sindho. When you are going to give me that darshan, when I will be able to behold you. That is what he says. And then Gurudev says that actually I picked up this from you only. Constant remembrance of God. He was telling one day, then I remembered. Then I thought, what a wonderful sentence of Gurudev I was saying. Constant remembrance of God. Maham Brahma Nirakuryam, constant remembrance of God. And then Gurudev, you know how he puts it in the universal prayer. Let us behold thee in all these names and forms. Let us serve thee in all these names and forms. Let us remember thee in all these names. Let us remember thee in all these names and forms. Let us sing thy glories. Let thy name be ever on our lips. 3 times you see. Let us remember thee. Let us sing thy glories. Let thy name be ever on our lips. So let us remember thee remember thee. All the time let me remember you. Let us remember thee. Let us sing thy glories. Let thy name be ever on our lips. From here it has to come. So ultimately, what is the Upadesha in the Upanishad is that we have forgotten that. They are making you to remember. What impels us, what compels us, what makes the mind to move, that we are trying to remember. Okay? Why we are not remembering? Because you have got an abhimana on this body. You have got an abhimana on this body. You consider I am so and so. You are not so and so, you are that. You are that, okay? And Swami Chidananda Maharaj used to quote one story all the time. Which story? Practice of the presence of God by Brother Lawrence. What is that? Actually, Brother Lawrence, wherever he looks, he will behold Bhagavan only. Maham Brahma Nirakuryam, Mama Brahma Nirakuryam. Aniragaranamastu. Whether you remember Aham Brahmasmi or whether you are Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, it makes no difference. Vasuscha divyate cheti Vasudevaha. Okay? So, Naham manye subededi no vededi. So, Naham, then after contemplating, again he comes back and says, Naham manye subedeti. Now I don't think that I know well. You do not know well. No na vededi vedacha. Not that I do not know, I also know. Yo nastad veda no na vededi vedacha. Among us, whosoever knows that they do not know well, but they know also, they only know it. So it is that these mantras are all avidita dati. That is different from the vidita, and this is different from the avidita. Known and unknown. That is different from the known and unknown is only Paramatma. What is known is what here. Idam, idam, idam. Okay. Then next mantra says, Yasya. Yasya, this is after completing that. Now the Shruti herself says, this up to this was a dialogue between, a conversation between Shishya and Acharya, Shishya and Guru. Now the mantra, the Veda itself confirms. Yasya amatam tasya matam matam yasya na vedasaha. Avijñātam vijānatam vijñātam avijānatam. Yasya amatam. One who considers, I do not know. One who is, to whom it is not known, to him it is known well. One who considers that I do not know, he knows it. Yasya amatam tasya matam. Who thinks that I do not know, he knows well. Madam yasya na vedasaha. It is yes, I know. If anybody thinks, he doesn't know. Anybody thinks means what? He thinks only Panchabhautika vastu, Drishya vastu, Drishya Sravya vastu, Indriya Grahya vastu only I can say I know. You are not the object known, you are the subject. You are the subject actually. It is not a knowing factor, it is knowledge. What is that sloka? Brahmedi Paramatmedi. Brahmedi Paramatmedi. Vadanti tat tattvavidas tattvam. Vadanti tati tattvavidas tattvam. Yat jnanam advayam. Yat advayam jnanam yat tat. Vadanti tati tattvavitaha. The tattvavit say that. Those who know the tattvas, they say, Vadanti tat tattvavitaha. Yat jnanam advayam. That advaya jnana. Advaya jnana means what? No two is there, that alone is there. Okay? Advaita Jnana is not, I and Bhagavan are not there, I and Bhagavan one, that is not Advaita. I and Bhagavan is not there, it's not Advaita. He alone is there, that alone is here. That is Advaita. Bhagavan alone is here is Advaita. I and my Bhagavan is there, not different, we are one. That is not Advaita, that is a wrong interpretation actually. He alone is there. So, Vadanti tat tattvavidaha tattvam yajnanam advayam. That jnana, that knowledge, advaya jnana, that alone is there. Vadanti tat tattvavidat tattvavignanam advayam. Brahmedi paramatmedi bhagavani sapyate. That is what is called Brahma, Paramatma, Atma, all these things are that only. So that cannot be known by somebody. That cannot be known by somebody. You have become that. So somebody, if you ask, have you realized God? Yes, I have realized God. If he says, what he has realized? Not realized. Such a realization is no realization. So whosoever considers that he knows well, that he doesn't know. Whosoever considers. That is why when the Acharya, Shishya go to Acharya and ask these questions, and in the Prashnopanishad also they say, all right, you stay here for 1 year observing Brahmacharya, etc. Later on, if we know, we shall explain to you. If you know that, we will explain to you. Even Shankaracharya also, little explanations I will try to give. That's how they say. Then, now how to realize that, he says. Pradibodha viditam matam amritatvam hi vindate. Atmana vindate vidyam vidyaya vindate amritam. Pradibodha viditam matam amritatvam hi vindate. What is immortality? What is realization? Pradibodha viditam matam. Bodham prati viditam. Bodham prati viditam. We have got some knowledge. Whatever knowledge this is glass. This is the knowledge. Whatever we look here, we have so many informations coming to us through the sense organs. This is glass, this is so and so, this is an elephant. Now it is cold. All are knowledge. Pradibodham. Every knowledge, every information we get. Who is getting that information? Pradibodha viditam matam. In that all these bodha, If you remove what is known, if you remove that, then what remains? I have seen, I am seeing an elephant there. This is an elephant, it's a knowledge. That elephant you remove, then what remains? Knowledge will remain. Okay? This bulb is removed, electricity will remain there. Switch is on, if the bulb is removed, power is still there. Likewise, behind all the bodhas, behind all the knowledge, that pure knowledge, not applied knowledge, pratibodha viditam vadam, every bodha is that only. That is what is told in the Aitareya Upanishad. All these 16 things, even all knowledge through, all 16 numbers are given. All these 16s, Pasha, Kamam, Krodham, all these knowledge are ultimately that supreme reality. Bhagavan only comes in the form of knowledge. What is Bhagavan's name? Satchidananda Rupaya Vishwotpatyati Hetave Satchidananda Sati Chiti Ananda Swarupaha. He is the only existence. All existence belongs to him. Nothing can exist without his presence. Nothing can have knowledge without his presence. Nothing will have Ananda without his presence. Your Ananda is his Ananda only. The kheer is sweet. Why it is sweet? Because of the presence of the sugar in that. Okay? The presence of the sugar which is not seen in the kheer. Only rice we can see or milk we see. We don't see the sugar. The presence of the sweetness of the kheer is because of the inherent presence of sugar. Likewise, all the joy you get from anything, that is why they said kama, vasha, everything. Whenever you get something, you get a good food. Oh, very good food. That ananda belongs to, that is prajnanam brahma. That jnanam brahma. Prajnanam brahma, what is told there, the very same thing is told here. Pratibodha viditam matam. You understand me actually? If you have to connect, there is no multiple Upanishad. Only one Upanishad, one idea is there throughout. Pratibodham means bodham prati. That book is there. Aitareya Upanishad. Yesha Brahma, Yesha Indraha, Yesha Prajapatir, Yete Sarve Devaha, Imani cha Pancha Mahabhutani, Prithivi, Vayu, Rakasha, Apo, Jyotimshi, Yetani, Imani, Shudra Mishraniva, Bijani, Itarani, Chaitarani, Chandajani, Jarujani, Svetajani, Cha Utbijani, Cha Ashwa Gava Purushaha, Hastino, Yatkinchedam, Prani Jangamam, Cha Patatri, Yachas Stavaram, Sarvam tat prajnanetram, prajnane pratishthidam, prajnanetro lokaha, prajna pratishta, prajnanam brahma. So everything is sarvam tat prajnanetram, prajnane pratishthitam. Everything is established, rooted in prajna. Prajna means what? Pratibodha, bodham. Bodham, prajna, same words only they have changed it. Then, so everything is ultimately prajna, consciousness only. Then, yatetati hridayam, manascha samjnanam, ajnanam, vijnanam, prajnanam, medha, drishtir, dhritir, matir, manisha, jyotihi, smriti, sankalpa, kratuhu, asuhu, kamo, vashaiti, sarvani eva etani, Sarvanyeva itani prajnanasya namadheyani bhavanti. All are prajnanas name only. What is that? Hridayam, manase, samjnanam, ajnanam, vijnanam, prajnanam, medha, drishti, dhriti, mati, manisha, jyoti, smriti, sankalpaha, kratu, asu, prana also, kamo, vasha iti. All are name of prajna only. All your names are whose name? Name of Atma only. All Atma are being called by different names. Okay? Paramatma only is called by different name, whether it is Brahmanishta or Dharmanishta or Bhakti Bhava, what ultimately Bhagavan only is being called. Okay. So, pradibodha viditam madam amritattvam hi vindate, atmana vindate vidyam, vidyaya vindate amritam. Then, therefore he says, therefore, don't waste your time. Ikached avedit ata satyam asti, nachediha avedin mahati vinashti. Ikached avedit ata satyam asti. Now you have got this human body. So in the Aitareya Upanishad he says, Sukritam Badeti, when they saw that human body, oh, wonderful, this is what we want, they say. And Bhagavad also he told, Brahma having created this human body, then he said, yes, I have done a good job. He also became happy. So, therefore, Ikached avedi tat satyam asti. If you realize it here and now, then at satyam asti, nachediha vedit. If you don't realize it here and now, mahati vinashti. We do not know when we will get a other human birth. Small, petty things, we are going behind petty things. What will we get ultimately? It is all available everywhere. How many days we have enjoyed all these things, food, that and all these things? How many days? Nothing will come with us. Nothing can give us happiness also. Little happiness at that time, afterwards dukkha only. So, ikached avedi tat satyam asti. You contemplate on these things, think about this sometimes. Ikached avedi tat satyam asti, nachediha avedi, mahati vinashti. Great loss. How to do that? Bhuteshu vichitya dhiraha pretyasmal lokad amrita bhavanti. Bhuteshu vichitya dhiraha. See in every being, whatever you see here, behold that God. Let us behold thee in all these names and forms what Gurudev has told. That is only told here as Bhuteshu vichitya dhiraha. Whatever you see here, in that you see that Supreme Reality, Bhagavan only is there. His energy is flowing through them. His presence is only making him to interact with you. You are sitting here because of his presence. I am talking here because of his presence. So Bhuteshu vichitya dhiraha, vichitya. Understand, distinguish between this external and the internal. Asmal lokade pretya amrita bhavanti. So, having realized that, they go beyond this mundane samsara atikramya amrita bhavanti. So, what is this upadesha? Behold that supreme reality everywhere. Wherever you see him there. Try to behold him there. The other day I was telling Gurudev has made it was very simple. What is our sadhana? He says. Early morning I get up, a sweeper comes. Mentally I prostrate to him. And then keep one flower on his head. So like that he says one by one. So maybe doing something also, then something, or somebody scolding also, then also he see that Bhagavan in them. So all other study, all these things are for this purpose only. What for we are studying this Upanishad? You have to understand this. What is the Upadesha? Bhuteshu vichitya dhiraha. Pradibodha vididam matam. Amritattvam hi vindate. Pradibodham. Bodham pradi vididam matam. Bodham pradi. This is what I am beholding is Bhagavan. So you have to see that presence of God everywhere. Chidananda Swamiji used to say this story of this practice of the presence of God by Brother Lawrence. And we have seen so many people, the sadhus, India also Vaishnava Mahatmas, others, they always see this presence of God in everything. And they also say, keep on, the Gurudev again says that you start the day with God, end the day with God and fill the day with God. End the day with God means before you go into bed, you remember him, he says. These are Vaishnava saints and also the Maharashtrian saints and the Shaiva saints. All these people have said that before you go to bed, you remember him. And some of the saints have even made a prayer that I should be able to see you. And then they see him in the dream actually. They have the vision of Bhagavan in the dream. And then they say that I have seen him in the dream. The Vaishnava Acharya says, I have seen him in the dream. So Bhagavan comes in the dream actually. because the whole day they think about him. So every day before, and so normally the traditional people, before they go to bed, they will sit on the bed, put this Shaiva saints will put this vibhuti before going to bed. I used to think why they put the vibhuti before going to bed. So in the night also, my life should be filled with Bhagavan. So not only the day and night, I will, what is the mantra? Ahoratra nanusandhadami. These sadhus have done that actually. They used to put, even in my house also, they will put, just before going to bed, they will put the vibhuti they will put, and then Om Namah Shivaya, they'll go to sleep. Ahoratra nanusandhadami. These are the things to be known from the Shastras. Not what is the grammar, this is whether it is Saptami, it is Panchami, it is Navami. What is the Saptami, Panchami and all these things? That is for understanding. It becomes more complicated. What is the dhatu, what is the root is okay. It will be an intellectual enjoyment. But Ananda will not come. That's why later on Bhagavan says that Nahi nahi rakshadi krinj karane. Krinj karane is dhatupada. Does not say that karma, this dhatupada will not be useful actually. Study is okay, but study should be done with bhava actually. Ultimately, this should go into our mind that wherever I see, I should be able to see Bhagavan. Give me that vision, Bhagavan. Every day, every moment you have to make prayer. All right. At least at night you should pray before go to bed. When you get up early in the morning, little prayer. All other sadhanas are this only. This is the only sadhana. Because pramada has happened actually. Pramado vai mritya. Ajnana is this only. Ajnana is this. Ajnana, what is ajnana? Forgetfulness. What is you have forgotten? Our own nature. Our nature is Bhagavan. So you are remembering Bhagavan means you are remembering your nature. Okay, everybody is very silent, you see. I also feel this joy of sharing with you, actually. Wonderful things, wonderful Mahatmas it is sharing. I am not sharing with Laukikas, you see. So, Likhiteda Vedi Tata Satyamasti Nachediha Vedin Mahati Vinashti. So here and now we have to, otherwise it is a great loss, irreparable loss. And how to do it? Bhuteshu Bhuteshu Vichitya Dhiraha. Wherever I see, I should see you. Even in Tamil there are one song actually, wherever I see you like that. The other day also I told the Kabir song, inside and outside. Antara Rama, Bahar Rama. Antara Rama, Bahar Rama. And then in the Narayana Upanishad, Narayana, Andar Bahishcha Bhuta. So this is the sadhana we have to do. And tomorrow we will see the third chapter. Om Manaso Vrittayo Nasyu Krishnapadam Bhujashrayah Vajo Bidai Nirnam Nam Kayastat Prahvanadishu Karma Bhirbramyamananam Yatrakva Vishwarachaya Mangala Charidirdanihi Ratirna Krishna Ishware Bhave Bhave Yatha Bhakti Padayosta Bhajayate Tata Gurushya Devesha Natastam Noyata Prabhu Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashanam Pranamo Dukkashamanaha Tam Namami Hadim Param Om